Hello everyone, welcome back. This is the 7th episode on a series about building a website monitoring service using Laravel. In our previous episode, episode 6, we built the homepage and added more components to our site. That video it's in the description down below, along with the other 5 videos of the series so far. Since that video, I had to make some improvements to the site. I basically improved the text, the copy that we're showing on the homepage, along with actual snapshots of the application, and I kept improving overall the look and feel of the application inside. Always using Tailwind UI and customizing, tweaking things a little bit here and there. This is how the homepage is coming along. I think it looks pretty good so far. Let me log in here real quick so you can see some changes on the inside. You probably also noticed that I added a logo, a very simple one that I did with an online app, nothing fancy. And this is how the dashboard looks like. This is another Tailwind UI component to show some basic analytics on your websites. The last 10 downtime events are going to be showing here. There's a link to view your websites. I formatted this table using yet another Tailwind UI component. The view where it shows the details of a website, I've also reformatted a little bit, fixed some of the buttons, alignment, and overall structure of the page. So just to recap, we have the details of the website, notifications that we've added, and downtime events that this website has had so far. And the last thing, which is very nice, I purchased a domain for this application and it's actually deployed. It's on dialogsmonitor.com. So if you go to dialogsmonitor.com, there's the website. It's the exact same code base. It was deployed to a Laravel Forge server, and I purchased the domain using Cloudflare, and everything is working. So you're able to create your account here on dialogsmonitor.com and start monitoring your websites. Now, for this episode, what I want to do is add some user management features. Like if I'm a user, for example, and I'm logged in here and say I wanted to update my email because I'm receiving notifications to an email that's not really the one that I wanted to use. Right now, there's no way of doing that. When you log in, log out again, there's a login button in the top right corner, but after you log in, we just replace that with a logout link. So what I want to do is turn this into like a drop down of some sort where you have like your profile. You can see your profile, and it's going to be, again, keeping the topic of staying simple. It's just going to allow you to edit your email and your password, and then another link to log out, basically. So let's go ahead and do that. The blade component where everything is related to the header is header.blade. And let's see, where's the logout? Here's the logout link. It only shows up if the user is authenticated. If it's not authenticated, it's going to show the login button. So I want to change this with, well, let's start with the web, the router. So what we want is when the user is authenticated, I want to add here a route for profile, profile controller, and the name is profile. Yep, I like that. Then we need to create here, well, use the profile controller. Then we need to create it. Let's create a profile controller. in that controller, have a function called index. It just returns that. Yeah, we don't need to pass any data because the user. Well, yeah, let's pass it just so it's cleaner. Let's pass the user there. All right. Now we need to create a view called profile index. That's going to be under resources, views. Oh, sorry, first a folder, profile. We don't have it right now. And inside a folder, a file called index. Okay. So here we can extend layouts main, extend this and say, I want to take, let's use the same form as this one from the edit notification blade file, the view itself. So go to notifications, edit, and let's just grab this. Okay, and we don't need Alpine here. Yeah, we don't need Alpine. It's just gonna be profile. Let's leave here a button to log out, as a matter of fact. So you want the logout to be inside the profile page. Well, we'll see here in a second. Back to website now. Oh yeah, we need to edit now the header, so it goes to profile instead of logout. Cool. So notification, yeah, we need to clean things up here a little bit more. We don't have notification at all. The form is gonna post here. Method put. No, we don't have a name, just an email. Clear this. User email, if there's an error, show it. None of this, and just update. Let's start by just showing a modal to edit your email. We need to add the update route. There it is. And where's that function? Yeah, that should work. Now if I do JG test, yeah, apparently now that's my email. Let's also redirect with a message here. And in the index, right above the form, let's show the message. But this is Bootstrap. We're asking it to use Tailwind. Well, you know what? We have this already working in other pages. Yeah, it looks like this. Success message. If I update this back to test 2, it's not showing the right color. Oh, we're probably not running npm run dev. So it doesn't know of this. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I think that means our user now has this email. If we go to websites, those are our test websites. We can log out. We need to log in now with the new email. haven't changed the password, and it works. Okay. So that's the edit in the email. Let's change this to say update email. Let's not make the text so big. Yeah, let's keep it like that. And then here, right below that, let's add another one. So we need to move this because I want to show another form below that one to edit your password. Then this message needs to show above the two forms. Now this would be password update method put be password then password confirmation. Let's call this new password so it's clear that you're creating updating your password. Update password. We'll probably need a header too, but let's see how it looks first. We need a new route here to update the password. Now here we really need to validate. Oh, here we also need to validate, by the way. The email is required, that it's unique. Yeah, we were missing that. Required type email, and it has to be a unique email in the users table, different than the current user ID. Okay, it's updating and it's validating that. Now here, for the second request, we need it to be required with the minimum of 8 characters, and we need it to be confirmed. And then, no, that's not how this works. That's better. So we need to hash the validated password and we save. Okay. Password update is not defined. What do you mean? Oh, it should be password update. Yeah, what's that? What are we pre-filling that with? This is websites show. Yeah, we don't need to pre-fill with any password. So just like we have this header, need to add another one here for the password. Let's add some padding here, margin rather. Let's make this a little bit smaller text. You know, it has to be this one, 2XL. We still need more margin. Okay, I think that's better. And here, let's add also just a little bit. No, not there. That's a heading here. Okay, I like that. Oh, I need to remove this logout from the second Okay, and the logout button, I want it to be red. Cool. So we can update our email. Let's put it back to JG. What happened there? Oh, it refreshed things here. Now it's, let me think. I think we need two messages, one for profile updated and another one for password. So this message will be for password updated, I'm sorry, profile updated. Let's call this profile success, and then another one for password success, and in the controller to update this to profile success and password success. Okay. And now password, let's see, I'm gonna make just a bunch of 9s. Supposedly it updated the password. Let's log out. Just a bunch of 9s. Yes, I'm in. All right, and let's make this profile link a button instead. Gray outlined button. Okay, and there's a logout. We can now update our email and update our password. So that again, it's a quick, one last thing. This, for example, this is something that annoys me. See how the profile button is aligned to the right, but the logout button is not quite there. It's because the container, it has some padding, and I don't want to mess with that. It's part of the layout, and it's also going to affect the other views that are using the same layout. So in this case, let's leave it like that, and let's move on to the next thing I wanted to do today, which was, what if the user forgets their password? They're not able to log in. So we need here, a link to forget password. Let's see how Tailwind UI does it again. Sign in. So it's right here next to the password label. So we go to login. Yeah, we commented it out before. So we uncomment it. And there it is. Okay, so we need the routes for this. The route is going to be password request. Let's create that route. That's going to be as a guest. So password reset. There's going to be two routes we need. The first route, I usually call it forgot password, because that's a form that tells you, okay, enter your email here, and if it exists, then it's going to send you the email and all the magic. Then you receive that on your email with a link to reset the password, and when you click it, that's the actual reset password route. So we definitely need a reset password. And here, oh, they call it password reset form. But these two have the same name. Yeah, I don't like this. So let's do password forgot. And let's do forgot password is the name of the function. Password forgot. Then when you submit that, it's opposed to password forgot. It's password forgot store, or forgot password store. Then we have the reset, which is going to have a token there. Reset password. Well, yeah, let's call it form. I like this. Forgot. Let's call this form and this reset form. Reset password, password reset. Okay, I think I like this convention for the routes. And all right, how does this work? Then we go to auth controller. We add our routes here. Reset password form and reset password. Okay. All right, I'm not blindly gonna use that. We're gonna test here in a second. So forgot password form, it requires a new view called forgot password. Let's go ahead and add that. View under auth, forgot password. Extend layouts auth. And the content is going to be just a form, I guess. That's a header. Something like that. Let's see what it recommends we do. The button. Oh, password reset as well. Where are we? Oh, password request. No. Where is the route? It's forgot form. So forgot password. Yeah, we need to add here. What happened with the logo? So this is login. Oh, the logo is part here of the, I see. Probably need to fix this. Well, anyways, we'll do that later. Let's just reuse the same login view. So password forgot, logo here. If there are any errors, the form. Action's gonna be password forgot. Email address, we don't need the password here. Button. Let's say this is back. Go back to login. This would say reset password. Forgot password. Let's change the name here. Where it says login, forgot password. Okay, so the forgot password, we need to check something here. Let's have a quick conversation about security in your applications. So normally we learned this from some audits for clients in the past. What happens in some applications is, say you want to log in, but you forgot your password. If you're an attacker, one thing you can do is you can click forgot password, enter an email address here, and if the system tells you we sent you an email with instructions to your email address, but in some way insinuating that the account exists, that's a security risk because you're telling the attacker that that email account was actually found in your system. Instead, you should do like other services or applications out there do, which is regardless of the existence of this email in your system, you should send a generic message back saying, if this email account exists in our system, then we'll send you an email with instructions, something like that. Not literally, but in a similar way, so you don't give the attacker the information they might be looking for of whether the email address they are attempting to recover the password for exists on your system. So let's do that here, and let's say request validate. Need to validate the email. It's required, and let's not do exists because we don't want to require that the email exists. We need to add here the request. And then let's try to find the email. Find the user with that email. And if the user exists, then send an email about forgot password. Okay, and then just return to forgot password with success that says, something along the lines of what I explained. If your email is registered, you will receive a password link reset shortly. Yes, that's fine. We need to include here two classes, the mail and the forgot password mail. Let's create that email here. So we need to create a mail called, what's the name we gave it? Forgot password mail. Let's just do forgot password. And we want this to be a markdown email. And it's just forgot password. Okay. Redirected us too many times. Password forgot. What happened here? Let's see. Password forgot. A get request comes here. We were doing this in the wrong place. Yeah, we're doing it in the form. This has to be... we did this in the wrong place. Yes, so let's put that back, and this is forgot password. Okay. Now here we need to include all these classes again. Okay, email address, if I try to reset, yeah, it needs to be an email. If I do JG2, we're probably not showing the message success. Yes, we're not showing messages here. Let's go back to one of these files and copy the success layout we have. So this is login, forgot password. Let's add some padding. To add dialogs.com. This doesn't exist. Huh, it's not showing me the message. Why is that? Forgot password. With success. Oh yeah, we're not. We should be returning that. Let me think. Yeah, I'm not following. So the post should go to forgot password, right? Post goes to forgot password. And we're checking if session success exists. Let's try this one more time. G2 at dialogs.com. Not sure what's doing. Let's go to Mailtrap. See if we're getting anything here. Yeah, we've been getting this email, but why? Because JG2. Oh, JG2 probably exists. Do we have a user with JG2 in my local machine? Yes, that's why. Let's try with JG4. And there we didn't receive a message. Okay, let's edit these passwords here. These emails, sorry. Let's copy this from one of our website down emails. Reset your password. Click the button below to reset your password. Okay, now we need to add the CTA URL to our email. That's done here. So we set the user and the data has to be the user. Now let's check the documentation Laravel real quick, because it tells you here how to do the reset password. Oh, they have some functions here to do that. Don't think we needed to create the email. Should have read the documentation first. We're using Fortify. Application starter kit. We should use the Laravel Fortify class. Okay, the service provider. Do we have Fortify? We don't. We should probably install it. Fortify features. Yeah, we need to install this. Sorry, I forgot about this whole thing with Fortify. They already provide some of this functionality. Let's install Fortify. Let's migrate stuff. Okay, Fortify features. Registration, reset passwords, and we don't want email verification, at least for now. Reset passwords we do. There's a Fortify config. Middleware features. Registration, reset passwords, update passwords, two-factor authentication, update profile information. Okay, we did this already. We need to do the reset password thing. We also did registration, basically. Okay. Views. Authentication to get started. No, I think there's another way of doing this without using Fortify, because we really did everything. All we're finishing is the reset passwords feature. Probably should have used Fortify from the start, but we already did it without it. I think we can just... Let's remove Laravel Fortify. Let's do our own here. Okay, this video is getting a bit longer. So what I think we're gonna do is we'll probably keep it here for now. And in the next video, we can finish the reset password flow. But for now, just to recap, what we've done is, oh no, I kind of broke it. Fortify not found. It installed it, I think, in the service provider. Yeah, I'll find it and fix it. downtime.com. So what we've done is we added a profile link to the top right corner of our app where the user can go and update their email and also update their password. And we started the process of allowing the user to update their password using the forgot password methods. So thank you for joining us today. Remember, the application is now live at dialoguesmonitor.com. Feel free to use it, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you. Bye.